Good. Good. You. Perfect. Perfect. All right. All right. All right. All right. Set up. Perfect. Hello, Basil. How you doing? How you doing? Hope you're doing wonderful. Uh, Hope you're doing wonderful. I am tired. I'm tired, to say the least. Um, it's been a good thing. It's a good thing that I'm tired. Uh, that's all good. That's all good. Uh, I'm by myself. Oh no. Yeah, I'm tired. So we're gonna keep it simple today. So, I will be right back. I gotta go put my phone on the charger because it's about dead. So, I will be back in 30 seconds. Ooh, 4% is rough. 4% is rough. All right. So, what do we do when I'm exhausted? We take care of the mountains. You're all good, Basil. You're all good. How you doing? How you doing, Azaroni? How you doing, Azaroni? Hope you're doing well. Oh, I'm gonna go crazy. What's up, Wave? Nathan, I am good. And Forza, how you doing? How you doing? So, it is going to be a very, very exciting day today. See, I'm trying not to fall asleep. I want to get a stream in. So we're going after the mountain again today. I need my bed for. And also probably to get rid of all the junk in my inventory. But yeah, we're going to be fighting the mountain today. Yo, Mr. Crumble, thank you so much for the follow. I also need to start this now. And put all this in here. Also gonna put this in here. And we're gonna go like that. Nice. We always appreciate people like that. We always appreciate people like that, Mr. Crumble. But I also just ran out of carrots. So Oh, actually, I could just take the diamond, the emerald that I had, and use the trader that's not currently a witch. No. We are mining today. We are mining today. What do we do if you fall asleep? I won't fall asleep. I won't fall asleep. I'm not like that tired. It's just I know my brain is foggy at best. So, yeah. So I don't really yeah, we just spam chat. He'll wake up, guys. Trust me, he'll wake up. He'll see these messages. He'll hear them. He'll wake up. Trust me, it'll work. Hello, I don't know anything. Trust me, we'll cause a seizure and he'll wake up. That's what someone with would fall asleep would say. Yeah. I I'll be good. I just don't trust my judgment right now. So that's my biggest thing is I just don't fully trust my judgment when it comes to building. So this is like my zen state of like making stuff, but like in terms of executing it, not so much. Partially because it's when everything just kind of slows down and I don't have voices going in my head. But we're not ready to talk about that in therapy. So, real. So, we're gonna go like this and like this. Oh, I got to have. So this week has been crazy. Fix my post on the scores. Oh no. Um. Can I give you a fun building idea? Oh, I just thought of something today. What did I think of? Let me use my one rocket to jog my memory. I got it. Build an extravagant barn for multiple happy gas. Not one that like, oh, they just have enough room, like multiple stalls so they all have their own place to fly around in. We're actually gonna do that. We're gonna do that in 3P Gabriel. No, this is a private server. So, what I mean by that, caffeinated candy. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to cut away from the caffeine because that's part of the issue. I can say a cool building. Ideas making a massive or big otter. Oh my gosh, yes. But yeah, this is what I got for Appa. So like a bunch of these, but like, yeah, multiples of them. Oh, that's a good thing, Basil. That's a good thing if they're winning at least. Hmm. That's an improvement from last year. Last year we just lost. What do you mean you just lost? I mean, we just lost. There's nothing to it. It's just loss. They called the season 7 games into the year because they were like, we haven't scored a point yet. We're turning into a laughing stock. Why does this feel different? There we go. There we go. Nice. So which one are you going with? The otter or the flying gas barn? I'm not gonna lie, the otter would be pretty cool too. Could you imagine if I tried to build mold trays right now? Oh, that would be so bad. That'd be so bad. Get done building it, and just like, why does it look like a Psyduck? How did you forget the tail? All right, Basil, you're all good. You're all good. Stay awesome. Be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved and that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome. Be awesome. Yeah, all good. You know, I'm not angry. I'm just how did you build Pikachu? What's up, Bossine? Bossine family? How you doing? How'd he mess up his building? I don't know how. He went for Moltres and he somehow I don't know how made Suicune. Like it's not even the right color. Oh yeah, building a wall with like a Titan coming out of it would be cool too. Or like the Bratier. The Bratier would be a cool one too. Hmm. Oh, Bossine family, thank you so much for the sub. It means the world. Or Bosine. I don't know. Am I saying that correctly? I don't know. All good. Thank you so much for the sub. Alright, Basil, you're all good. You're all good. Basil, I don't. Bro. Okay, this is why I'm not making decisions right now. This is why I'm trying to limit how much I talk. But no, also, I put a post on the YouTube side asking like if people would be interested if I did audiobook versions of my Oscar Finrad. I'm really concerned that somebody took it as like that's the only thing I'd be uploading. No. This would be like a midweek video. Yo, what's up, Glitch? How you doing? Daniel Romo, hello. Like to build. Oh my gosh, Soul. Yeah. That's right. Don't you like build like all the Titans? Though? Because I feel like it was you. You're all good, Daniel. You're all good. Yo, Zentor, how you doing? How you doing? What am I building? What am I building, Glitch? Actually, I'm deconstructing a mountain right now. Because it is in the way of our city. I'm doing good, Zentor. I'm doing good. You also made the original Founding Titan? Yeah. Was it you that suggested that I put like a hole in the wall and actually put the face of a Titan in the wall? I feel like it was. No, Zentor, I'm doing good. I am just a little on the tired side, so we're gonna do some easy work tonight, which is just mountain clearing. But yeah, the reason why we're clearing the mountain is because the terrain is not how we want Finrad to look, so we need to clear the terrain so we can build up our own terrain. No, because so in building Finrad, I also have a palette of deep slate, stone, spruce, and dark oak. So I am actually using a lot of stone. So, and I want this to be like a clean canvas, and TNT does not do that. Don't get me wrong, I could do it. I could do a TNT. It's just I don't like the look of it. So, yo, Epic, thank you so much for the likes. It means the world. And Epic, thank you so much for the follow. I have a giant glass dome for the gas. Isaac. Yeah, it's an it's an ADHD. It's an ADHD stream. You'll never guess this, Isaac. You'll never guess this. Yeah, thank you so much, Epic. Zoom. Have I got a build for you? So, this guy right here. This right here is my bee farm. So this is where I get all my honeycomb from. That's a creeper. Yeah, Isaac, thank you so much for the sub. It means the world. Oh, nice. Is this full survival? Yes, Epic. This is full survival. I've had the server for 6 years. I really... You're all good, Daniel. You're all good. But yeah. And then you come in here. I love how, like, I know exactly what build I'm glancing at. And the fact is, I am so much more excited about this build. But yeah. There's a little hole here so you can look in. I absolutely adore this build. I love this build so much. Yeah. Zentar, yes, I am streaming on Twitch as well. I have the same username on Twitch. So, right now, the only Twitch chatter has been a bot wanting me to add him to Discord. Any tips on a hardcore world? Yeah, don't do it. I don't do hardcore. Yo, Theodore, what's up? How you doing? I'm also streaming on the Clock app. I just don't like hardcore worlds. Like, that's why I don't do hardcore worlds, because I have attachment issues. So when I lose something, it really hits me hard. Yo, hello Yuri, how you doing? But yeah, I'll fly around this thing too. I kind of glanced over this. What am I streaming on mostly? Zentar, I stream on all 3 platforms all the time, but YouTube has been my main focus. So, yeah, it's massive. It's absolutely massive. This is based off of the Temple of Artemis. You can guess the hours or months. I'm gonna go with 4 months, 13 days, and 6 hours. Yeah, that's good to hear. That's good to hear, Yuri. Did I not say 3 months? Less than 3 months. 4 months. I don't know the total, but definitely less than 4 months. Short enough that I'm sitting here going, what taking Finrad so long? How is that the reason they put mine in the name? Because I'm taking out a mountain. This mountain will fall at my hand. Me and Jimmy Woo's hand. Good at building. Start hardcore 3 world. Oh my gosh. Dude, yeah. I've had this server for 6 years, and the Temple of Artemis, the reason why I glazed over that is because that, for the longest of times, is the reason why I stayed off the server. It's 2 months. Oh. So I was over with the 13 months. Dang it. Nice, Pixel Slayers. Nice. Now, I got this way of building because so I initially started off copying other builds, and then I also watched a lot of Hermitcraft and through osmosis, try to pick up as much of their thoughts on gradient and build style that I could. So, yo, what's up, Levi? And your pets? Oh, if anybody touches my cats, like, I will destroy their base. Did you go on creative? Scats, no. There is actually a full stream log of everything that I have done. So you can go back and watch streams of me quite literally doing all of this. The only thing that I have close to creative is free cam. And that's for viewing stuff and making sure that I'm building stuff in the correct way. So no, this is all survival. It's just a 6-year server. Any tips for survival? Have fun. Like, genuinely build what you're excited for and don't let anybody tell you otherwise. That's genuinely what my tips are. Like, so we're building Finrad because it's actually from my book. So it's a world I've already imagined. It's just I'm rebuilding that world. And that's what excites me. So but yeah. This is the build that we're currently working on. It's just there's a certain order I gotta follow when I'm building it that I do not trust myself to build. It's a mob farm. So pushes everything. Yeah, Pixel Slayers. Plus this is a closed server, so yeah. I don't really trust people on this server. I at one point had quite a few people, but to add people now is too much of a risk unless if I fully vet them. So no, that was the proper response. Yeah, yeah, Pixel. Yeah, Pixel. That's why I'm apprehensive. Now this is only like 5% of the city, so it's gonna extend out all the way over here. I'm gonna build land over here. Like, yeah. Nah, Solar Reaper, I think you were justified. Somebody did that to my cats in Minecraft. Well, they better hope they have a backup. So, yeah. Can you guys guess what's in the sword building? All right, you're all good, Pixel Slayers. Scat. I don't know the days. I can literally pull it up here, and it will not tell you the days, like the Minecraft days. but time played is 78.78 days. You're also going to extend your server? Nice. Told him not to touch my base or pets or he will be nuked. Like, don't stop. He didn't, Jay. What? Oh no, Zentor, no. Yeah. That's why you gotta give OP to the boring friend. You gotta give it to the one that collects trains. That's who needs to be OP, is the one who collects trains. Don't tell me Exumavoid doesn't have a weird collection of something. Yo, user 712. How'd you get my phone number? Cassie, thank you so much for the likes. Means the world. Do I like baloney? Yes, Harmony, I do. You get my point. You get my point. If you had up, nobody would have been using it. So yeah, X Reddits, how you doing? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. The center's like, I feel so cold out right now, man. I feel so cold out. What's my age? I don't think I want to tell you that. It's not good to go around asking people their age on the internet. Plus, I'm a kid at heart. That's what I would say if I was weird. Sarah! Let's go, Isaac. Let's go. Demon, how you doing? I don't know if I said hi, but I wanted to make sure. What a strange thing to ask immediately. What's your age? If you answer too high, I'm not subbing. It's my own cats because I feel like you might miss a memory. You know, sometimes a cat can sit on a mouse and delete something. So, it's happened. Maybe. I'm doing good, Sarah. I'm doing good. You're all good. We're still mining. We're still mining, Bashin. Do you want me to sing the duck in the grape song? Is that the duck walks up to a lemonade song? Is that the name of it? Oh no. Yeah, see? Your hatred of your cat is justified. Sarah, what do you mean by that? Oh my gosh. A duck walked up to a lemonade stand. Also, the duck song can be copyrighted, so I'm not going to sing any more of that. Yo, Evie, thank you so much for the follow. It means the world. And thank you for the likes. Just being rude because I miss my ex. Oh. Is this the ex that was seeing somebody else while seeing you? Because if that's the case, Sarah, stop. Stop missing your ex. They're not worth your time. Ah. But if not, if you would good to you, I get it. I get it. I do. Oh. Listen, Reddits, listen. You don't understand. You don't understand. We talk tea. We talk tea. Just join and I hear this. What's the other chat I'm talking to? If it's Twitch, tell them I said hi. It's actually the portrait version of this exact stream on YouTube. And hello, Evie. Hello, Evie. Oh, Evie has a really good idea. If they don't care, go find somebody better. Let karma do the job. I like that one. I like that one. I the what version, Zenter? What? No, the portrait version. The portrait version. So like the shorts version. So I also got a TikTok, and yeah, my Twitch chat is dead. Like it's literally just been a bot. So oh, Evie's talking from experience. He keeps trying to come back because of it. Sarah, I got an idea. Got an idea. I like Evie sinking. Portrait. Tret. Like trait. Centers. Let's see how many ways his eyes can look. What is the idea? The idea is you go out and upgrade and make him jealous. And then you get the upgrade and he gets karma. Exactly. Thank you, Pixel Slayers. Center, I'm here. Yeah. Yeah, Zentar, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. Yeah, sir. Okay. We got Sarah on vault. We got Sarah on board, Evie. We got Sarah on vault on board. Thank you, Pixel, so much. And this is where Zentar realizes the stream is so much further ahead on Twitch. I don't. Yo, waves, hello. How you doing, India? Indie cat. Oh, well, my bad. Oh my gosh. Your ex tried to become friends with your boyfriend because of how jealous he got. Oh my gosh. Why does this feel like it's like if you were dating Timothy Chalamet and then started dating Zac Efron, and Timothy Chalamet tried to become friends with Zac Efron. Be like, oh, so you like the sports ball, right? Hello, Doug Johnson. Me too. What other song can you sing? You know Bohemian Rhapsody. Yeah, Pixel. Yeah. Waves, I see you. I get to see first, which I'm fine with. Yeah. Evie's doing justice. Doing justice. Oh no, Sarah. Oh no. What's up, Dan? What am I doing? I am removing a mountain. That's a lot of viewers. I don't need to know, Waves. I don't need to know. I don't need to know. What do you mean, Doug? I don't believe you for a second. Sarah said that her ex literally started talking to her other ex after. So. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Not looking good. Not looking good. No, but we are clearing a mountain so we can continue to build our city. Yeah. So, yeah. Yo, Pixel Slayer, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch as well. So, sort of city are you planning to build after you killed the mountain? So it is. So it's based off of my book, Bosca Finrad. And it is a fantasy medieval style town. So if you notice, a lot of these homes have more of an older feel to them. It's a lot of stuff you'll see in more medieval builds. We got forges here for like an iron thing. And if you thought this was an iron farm, you would be correct. You're all good, Sarah. You're all good. Hello, Pixel the Slayer. Yes, Center. It's called Bosca Finrad. So we are building Finrad. There's an orphanage over there. It's a part of the book, I swear. So, yeah. Her ex started talking with her other ex and became friends. What's up, Denkin? Can I spell that, please? Yes, Finrad for Finrad, and then Bosk, Bosk. You need me to spell of, so it's Bosk of Finrad. So it's only on Amazon, but yeah, pick a number 1 to 10. 7. But yeah. Yeah, Scat, I'm sorry, I just saw that. If you want to, go for it. Yeah, Evie. Yeah. Yeah. How you doing, Sorcerer? It's just one book right now. So, it's a quick read. It's an easy read. I definitely could have stretched it out, but it is my first book, so. Yo, Neymarks, what's up? How you doing? Launcher so we can meet in my Minecraft server. I don't know, Pixel Slayers. I truly and genuinely only play on this server because I get like 12 hours to play a week, so all of that is devoted to making this build happen. Yo, Neymarks, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, I'm loving how this build is turning out. Like, every single build recently has been like, oh, we need to do this. It's about $4 a book right now, so. Yeah, I've dedicated a lot of time into the server, and like, the only thing I would leave this server, like, yo, let's go, right? Thank you so much. The only real reason I would like split my time server wise is if I was doing this full time and if I got invited to a server like Kraft. So anyone who can play with me is... Oh no. Yeah. Let's go Z-Reddits. Yeah, I like I said, I'm really enjoying how this build is coming out. So the build we're working on right now that I'm kind of like, if I wake up a little bit more here soon, I probably will start working on it. But it's a mob farm, so the way that it works, though, instead of using water, is it's a single block that they'll spawn on and then get pushed off of. So it's really, really, like, weirdly technical. So, yeah. It's really weirdly technical, and I don't think it's going to be the most efficient farm. But I'm just really enjoying, like, making it and how different it is. So, because back in the old world, I do have a standard farm. So, like, I don't actually need any of the drops from this. It's just to make every building useful. I like to put farms in them. So, that is a sorting building, that's a storage building, and then this is our iron farm, and then there's skeleton spawner, and that's spruce and white building. So a lot of the buildings actually have uses in them. That is really nice to have. Yo, what's up, Douglas? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. So, and then, yeah, so we're working on a scouting tower. And now that I'm working on the scouting tower and it's like, it's framed with my gate, I now need to go and redo the whole gate because it just does not look good. Mr. Blue Tube, we are destroying a mountain. And I am mining all of this because I need all the resources I'm going to get from it. Yo, thank you so much, Pixel Slayers. So we're mining this. So this way we can build up everything because I actually do need do a lot of landscaping too. That's gonna be the pain in the butt. So this is, you see that beacon out there? We're gonna pull the land all the way out here. And we're gonna actually put like the ultimate castle build in this spot. I also want to do a grand library. Okay, so I want to do a grand library, and what it's going to be is it's going to be another storage building. But it's going to have a very unique look. I'm a few thousand blocks away from spawn airplane. All right, you're all good, Evie. You're all good. Nice. Let's go, Evie. Yeah, stay awesome, be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved and that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome, be awesome, Evie. Airplane, I am like 1,000 blocks away. If you're gonna spam, I'm gonna time you out. So, yeah. But we're gonna make use of this system that I didn't actually look up anything. So what this does is when these chests fill up completely. Yo, Blue, thank you so much for the sub. When these chests fill up completely, they will actually start draining out. They only drain out to 2 items missing because of just the strength of it. And I don't want it to be like to here and just constantly have 3 slots open. I want it to look full, but it will drain out. Oh, no, I'm stuck. There we go. Yo, Cost Guy, hello. How you doing? Yo, Kellen Magoo, thank you so much for the follow. But if we come out here, it will all empty out into these barrels. What's up, DTO? How are you doing? How you doing? Yeah. But it will all empty out down into the barrels below. And then the Grand Library is going to have a very similar design. But then I'm also going to create a system that detects when that isn't full and refills it if possible. So if we have an overflow already, it'll refill the chest. So you only got one chest per item on the main layer, but then it can hold so much more. Is this a server? I saw a name tag. Yes, this is my server. It's called Kraft. It is a private server, so, but yes, it is a server. Yeah. Nice, Zentura. If I say 6'7", really? You're gonna make me say 6'7" for a sub? Dang, dude. DTI, my name is Schwonky Kong. One Lio, hello, hello. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. The dude says 4 things, even though I'm looking at chat constantly. Yeah. I will time you out the next time. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Blue. It's a reflex now. Get to mining. All right, airplane. Mr. Blue coming in and cracking the whip. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Yo, One Leo, thank you so much. So much for the likes and the sub. It means the world. Yo, Aesthetic, hello. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Waves, if you're still here, how's your day going? How did I get so good? I played and I played and I played and I played. Aesthetic, we don't do that. We don't do that here. It's okay. What's up, Rocket Guy? Yeah, thank you so much, One Leo. Thank you so much. I try to be. I don't like doing challenges. Like, there are people that come in asking for weird things. One person came in and said, hey, throw your pickaxe into lava and I'll gift you 5 roses. And I was like, does he not see that it's netherite? Like, it's not going to do anything. ETL, what are you talking about? Yeah, so Aesthetic, I made a hard rule, so. Played and I played and I played and I'm still bad. Yeah, Mr. Blue, hey, have you, I would like to introduce you to a little group called Hermitcraft. If you watch them and study their builds, it actually really, really helps. Because before this whole world. No, RRG, no. One grass block. Aesthetic, do you know what we're doing right now? How did I do that with my Elytra? What, the rocket thing? I space deployed my Elytra and used the rocket. Oh, that's a nice village. Yeah, it's going to be more of a city. That's maybe 5% of it. You mean? Those grass blocks. Those grass blocks. All right, I do need to keep doing this the proper way because it is the quickest. Yeah. You want me to break a grass block? You can't handle the grass block. Yeah, it's quite behind. Yeah, airplane. Yeah. I try. But no, like, so what I did initially is I based all of my builds. I'm gonna go. I don't need cobblestone nearly as much as I need regular stone, so I think we're gonna go repair my other pickaxe. Do you like to bounce? What? Do you like to bounce on the ground? Up and down like that? One, Leo? It might honestly just be a cadence thing. Since I last played on the server with somebody that actually started trust and he cheated. Oh no. Do I have... No, I haven't done anything with the create mod. This is all survival. Any build tips? Tyler, honestly, I would say try replicating builds and you'll understand how architectures, like architects like thought of their builds and their processes. And it'll actually really, really help. So, and yeah, don't be afraid to destroy a build. So this build and this build were actually being built as something completely different, and also that build. And I tore all of them down. I was starting on this build. I had half of it, like the exterior up. Aesthetic. I don't know your financial status, so I don't want to say yes to that. I think you need to understand that. But yeah, we're gonna go to the other area because that's actually like the beginning of my like learning. Should make a cruise ship, that'd be sick. Airplane. It doesn't fit my aesthetic. I understand my aesthetic and what I think is good. Why is there so much iron? Because it's a really good iron farm. Oh, Tyler. And people don't understand. That's not where the game begins. Yeah, it's just a really good mob farm. Or iron farm. Oh, that went through. And I also trade iron, so... Oh, right as he turned. That's unfortunate. Did a spin for good luck? Yeah, he did. So this is what I call the old world. So my first build on the server, and all it was is I'm challenging myself to be a better builder every single time I do a build. This is my first build. This is a bit of lore right here, is every time I'd go for the crafter, I'd have my axe out and I'd miss, and I'd strip the log. I'd go to open this chest, strip the log. So this is where I started. Keep in mind, this is my starter build inside of another build. Yeah, it was 100% at first. And then if we walk out here, that's my second build. So that houses the iron farm that has been here since the second week the server was up. I'm going to say this. This was all duped. I don't do duping. So this is here as a reminder that duping is not allowed. So I need to say that because I understand what it is. But yeah, this iron farm is literally up there. The zombie is named after my first follower on Twitch, named Emeratata's Revenge. So yeah, and then we did have other people on the server. So they were early VIPs, early mods. Yeah. Yeah. So these are all the original members. So Daffy did a lot of building. Max put the leaves up. Yeah. uh, yes. So my name, my hoe is called Leroy Jenkins. What host do I use? I use Apex hosting. How much was my PC? It was about $2,000, 2.5 grand. The PC I started on though was like a $400 one from Walmart. And real quick, get this out of the way. This is based off of the Temple of Artemis. This is the build that burnt me out 4 years ago. And it burnt me out when I had 3-4 hours left to build it. Like, I still need to do the landscaping around it, but yeah, it is 12 stacks of quartz for every single pillar. It was insane and a pain in the butt. Oh, yeah, and then who here hasn't seen... Who hasn't seen the bee farm? Who hasn't seen the bee farm? Oh, one Leo. I'm just trying to get better every day. All right, you're all good, airplane. You're all good. Stay awesome. Be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved and that you make the world a better place by being in it. Dang, Zentor. Dang. But yeah. So we can come in here and watch the bees. So I need to look at something really quick. Yeah. Always. Yo, what's up, C? What's up? How long do I normally stream for? Tonight we will go probably another couple hours. Nice, Rocket. Let's go. But yeah, I built this when bees came out and they started doing like honey and all that. And people like the honey blocks came out and all the streamers were putting their bees into like 1x1 blocks. And I was like, nah, dude, nah. So I built this in retaliation. So no, Centaur, take care of yourself. Hello, Shiva. Hello. There will be a VOD up on YouTube, so. Yeah, so that was my retaliation. And then this is my sugarcane farm, which is a bathhouse. Yeah, Impulse and Mumbo and Zoom all had their bee farms. Little did they know I was fighting for their downfall. Nah, I genuinely, those guys are the guys that inspire me, so I forgot to turn it into ingots. So, I'm gonna like, eesh. Sound like a friend of mine. Oh my gosh. Which is the most emotional anime? Assassination Classroom. I genuinely bawled my eyes out in the last episode. All right, one Leo, you're all good. You're all good. Stay awesome. Be awesome. Don't forget that you are loved and that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome. Be awesome. Oh, no, I won't destroy them. Can I do my best British accent? I genuinely can't do British right now. Like, my brain won't do it. Like, I need to hear British in order to do British. Like, I'm one of those people. Like, what's your dialect coach do? Well, first off, he talks really, really weird. And then I can nail it. Oh, you're like a spot of tea, bruv. I've seen enough. I've seen enough to know you guys say like bruv and stuff like that. King, you and the mace. I might just have to, honestly. How are you good at PvP? How good are you at PvP? I suck at it, aesthetic. I never do it. I never do it. Oh, that would be the issue. Yes, we are going to build Maltrace King. It's just I am very, very tired. So my brain, no do good. No do good. Because I don't play Minecraft to PvP, so I never work on it. Yo, pick a car for an edit. A 1973 Chevy Camaro. It has not been. Has it been 3 months? Yo, Cullen, thank you so much for the likes. Yo, Hashman, how you doing? Hello, hello. I don't need to learn it. You don't want to know my other game. That's wild. It's been that long. I get like the jumping and but like I just don't do it. A bottle of water. Yeah. Um. So like, are you gonna refresh your trades today, or is it gonna be until tomorrow? My other game is Apex Legends, and I actually just got my 4K last night. But like, I've whiffed a 4K about 75 times. Like, I will beam people from 100 meters away with the Nemesis, like 200 4 burst dead. Yo, what's up, Herod? How you doing? Harry the Great. Not Herod, Harry the Great. Oh my gosh, Colin. Let's go. I'm sorry. Really? My my profile picture reminds you of your train table. Wow. It's not like the first time trades have come up tonight. That's good to know. Bro, what? You've never a Chevy Camaro? You've never heard of a Camaro? Fine. Fine. We've never heard of trains on this stream before, have we? On Centaur? I literally told Centaur at the beginning of the stream. Oh no, not the cat breaking that train. I told Centaur at the beginning of the stream that the person that should be running the Minecraft server is the one that plays with trains, but because he will make sure nobody cheats. And Centaur went, I'm the one that plays with trains. Dude, Yo, what's up, NJ? How you doing? Uh, Aesthetic, I will need to think about it. But, yeah. Is yours a public profile? Marama, hello, hello. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Yeah. Might need to. You're fine? Okay. Is that a saxophone? Oh my gosh. All right, Reddit's all good, all good. Stay awesome, be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved and that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome, be awesome. It's a baritone sax? Dude. Back in my band days, the whole year and a half, I played the tenor. What's good? We're playing. Oh, nothing much, nothing much. We are currently repaired our pickaxe, so we can go back and The bass clarinet. Ooh. We're currently going back to destroy our mountain. So. Or a mountain, not our mountain. But yeah. You seriously need to teach me how to... All those builds that you saw are literally replicas of builds that exist in real life. That is, like, the one thing that, like, really, really helped me. And then my brain developed more, and I was like, oh, wait a second. We can do this better. We can do this better. But no, I also seriously would recommend watching Gemini Tayan's Good Times with Scar. And if you listen to a couple of the times that Scar has been on the Imp and Skiz podcast, you'll understand how his brain works. War plan, we're trying. We're trying. Yeah, the mountain of uselessness, the mountain of I'm tired, but I need to stream. That would not have been good. Yeah, it would have been fine. It just would have ended up here. Yeah. And then man makes farm, man AFK's farm, and man dies to a witch that got struck through a window. Or that was a villager that got struck through a window. Yeah. That I got bottles of enchanting. So the next time, I'm going to throw this down because I think I should have a couple of slots. I do. We're going to throw those in there. Creative 1 week ago and quit 3 minutes in because I knew I was never going to be finish or even make it look like a castle. That's why you got to do stuff in survival. Like, it sounds so weird and so counterintuitive to be like, oh, well, I can build better in survival than I can creative. Literally the case for me. Literally the case for me. That's why I build in survival. If I'm grounded in the world and, like, I invest in it, that helps so much. What's going on? Marama? We are destroying a mountain. We are destroying a mountain. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Yeah, exert it. Yeah, we're destroying a mountain so we can build. Yes. I told you it's not useless. It's the mountain of whenever I am too tired to think. It gives me a stream, so. Yeah, I'm destroying it so that I can build up the city further in this direction. Because the wall's on the other side, so. Yeah. There's an ocean on this side. Yeah, so. And I'm building it to keep all the blocks because I need the building blocks. And. Yeah. My bad. Good idea. Good idea. Make them think it is very, very important. It is the most important mountain in the world. Yo, lizard. Lizard, I think I told you this last time. I don't build monuments, unless if it's malt race. Malt race represents the phoenix of Finrad. The three siblings that pulled together Finrad in its hour of need. Tarfel, you would be surprised how long it doesn't take when you got those guys in the background. It's the power of the pyramids. But yeah. No. My TikTok stream is unstable. Oh no. Stop reminding me of my friends who like medieval stuff. Dude, medieval stuff is awesome. I would never want to go back to that time because, well, no, I like playing Minecraft. But but it's awesome. I love Ren Fairs. I love Ren Fairs so much. Watching the joust. I love it. I love it. It's so much fun. Yeah. So we're building it so we can build out our city, which you can see in the foreground. Luke, hello. You've made it through all the unstable internet. I did. I've actually been to more recently. I've been to 2 within the last couple of years. Dude, it keeps on telling me that it's unstable internet. Like, okay, Zenter, this is really gonna throw you off. I don't read. I have not read The Wheel of Time. No. I have never been one to read books. So they don't hold my attention like they do. So yeah. I enjoy creating things a lot more than I like reading about other people who created things. So like Luke, he only writes them, doesn't read. Yo, what's up, Quick Drop? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, don't try to make sense of it, because I can't make sense of it. Yo, Luke, thank you so much for liking the live. Yeah, Quick Drop. I'm happy you're here. I'm happy you're here. Yo, what's up, Alex? Why do you keep digging? Alex, it's because I want to. That framed really well, really well. No, we are digging so that we can rebuild the mountain in the correct form. So, because we're putting a city here. So you can see the moss line. Yeah. Yeah, we're digging so we can put a mount, or you can put a city here. So let's go, Quick Drop. Thank you so much. It means the world. It genuinely means the world. So yeah. Quick Drop. Thank you so much for the sub. Thank you so much, Alex. Thank you so much. As your esteemed king. I'm not a king. I'm not a king. That is the least of what I want to be. That's the least of what I actually want to be, so. Pretty sure they made a Prime Video series. I actually like what Amazon does with videos and or TV shows and all that. So I might need to look into it. You know what I really want to do? I really want to do like the medieval fighting. But I know I also need to lose weight because otherwise the cardio is going to kick my butt. Slim Jim, we are currently destroying a mountain so we can expand our city this way. It's what we're doing. 8 games yet? Oh no. No, Luke. Nice, Luke. Let's go. I got back into the gym this past week, so I'm super excited about that. I destroyed my legs Thursday night. It was not a good decision, but it was so much fun. Richard, are you speaking German right now? Gif mich mein Spiegel. Yeah. 2 days. Dude, my legs, I kid you not, stopped hurting the day of my physical therapy this week, which was Monday. I destroyed them. And then my legs shrunk, and I was like, oh. But it was a good thing that they shrunk. Yay! Yeah, we're destroying this mountain so we can install a better mountain that fits our needs, and we'll eventually have a castle sitting on top of it. So, yeah. I also, this is the weird thing, is when people will come up to me eventually and be like, oh, you didn't do any of that, you didn't do any of that. And I'm sitting there going, dude, literally check the VODs. I literally destroyed the mountain on, like, in the VODs. Richard, we don't understand you. Yo, what's up, Artie Hart? How you doing? Yo, what's up, Zombolf? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. It's about a world of magic where there's universal power like magic, but the... Oh... Wild. Spiegel? Huh? Slim Jim, I couldn't tell you. Dang. Dang, Zom. I genuinely don't know, Slim Jim. Since November, we've destroyed a mountain that was there. We destroyed mountains that were here, over there. We built that build, that build, that build, that build, that build, that build, that build. This tower out here. We're working on this build right now. We've also built this barn. Okay, you're all good. You're all good. This is survival? Yeah. And this is actually a mob farm, which I don't know if we'll see any mobs actually in it right now. We don't have any there. None there. Imagine the one with the one. Nothing here. Just lots and lots and lots and lots. Yeah. But yeah, it is a functional mob farm. That is something that we did test because, yeah. Zomwolf, I try to keep it PG. So. Rizvi. Hello, hello. We're working right now on destroying a mountain so that we can build our city out further this way. So. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Yeah. What's up, Epic? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, Zomb, I don't need to know that. Nobody needs to know that. Rule 1 of the internet, nobody knows how old you are because people are weird. Yes, Ritzvy, yes. That explains the thumbnail so much. Richard, saying it over and over again isn't gonna help me understand. Yeah. Let's do this. There we go. What's up, your mom? No, this is Java. It's Spanish. That's good to hear. That's good to hear, Epic. Oh, you're going to translate if it's Spanish? I don't think it's Spanish. Rizvi, yes. I'm also streaming on TikTok and Twitch, and also have 2 streams going on YouTube. One a portrait and one, which is the one you're on. So, man, I don't have my translator. Oh, no. That does sound really interesting, though, Zentar. I'm not going to lie. And yeah, your mom, thank you so much for the follow. It means the world. So, go to sleep. Boom. Really wild that I was that close to the bed. Oh, wrong shulker. Wrong shulker. What did you do today? Today, you want to know about my work, or do you want to know about this? This has been boring. This has just been mining. You're still on that? Oh my gosh. Let's go. You'll get there. I know you will. All right. I just gotta know. I just gotta know what Spiegel is. The mirror is not hers. It's detecting Dutch. Mirror? Are you saying mirror? Nice. Nice zomb. One silk touch, so item duper is obviously Fortune. And then we got Jimmy Woo 2, which if you 2.0, because if you remember in WandaVision, Jimmy Woo learns magic and the entire internet lost its mind. So at the time when I made it, we named it Jimmy Woo 2. I like J Frosty, so I like zombies, and I like wolves. So, yeah. J Zomwolf, yeah. I get that. Mine's a lot less safe than that, so yeah. No, so today I don't believe you. Yo. I don't have a mirror for you. No, Epic, I didn't. I doubt that, no. Now look, I doubt that. No, this isn't. This is my own server. Richard, again, I don't understand Dutch. But yeah, so today was actually really, really fun. So the last 2 days. Because it's 2 different days. It was not the same day. Hydrate. Oh no, I gotta drink Diet Coke. Ah! Zentor, I have a Discord that should be linked in my or on my Twitch. So, underneath. Let me know if the link is updated. If not, then there should be a link in one of my posts on YouTube. All right, you're all good. You're all good, Epic. No, we got to have a lot of fun. So yesterday I got to send out a shipment to Peru full of wheelchairs. Something I watch regularly. Right now I'm staying caught up on JJK and The Legend of Freerun and waiting on the next season of Solo Leveling to come out. Zombolf. Yeah, Spiegel means mirror, I know. I understood that part, like, after I looked it up. J-Wolf, this is, or JZom, this is a private server, so I don't let anybody on. So it's just kind of a blanket thing. Like, I need to know people really, really well. And given the knowledge that you bestowed on me, I'm just gonna say it's not a good idea. Yeah, me too. Hello, James. How are you doing? No, I want to talk about my job. So, I get to do an awesome thing. So this is not my main job. Like, I don't make money off YouTube right now. Like, I don't. So I get to overseeing the building of wheelchairs and also refurbishing of wheelchairs for a nonprofit. And we sent out a load to Peru yesterday. We're sending out another 2 loads next week. Tiring days. Tiring days, right? Load days are tiring days. But then yesterday, we also got a shipment in from another partner of ours, which do incredible work. Johnny and Friends, they're probably the more mainstream name than us. We're Hope Haven International. They're Johnny and Friends. We got a shipment in from them with a whole bunch of wheelchairs, and I finally got most of it sorted, or me and my team got most of it sorted today. There's still more that we got to do, but then we also sent out 52 of our refurbished wheelchairs to Guatemala today with another partner. So I'm so stoked. Yeah, we sent chairs to Peru. So it's a lot of fun. We're going to send chairs to Uganda and Ukraine next week. So I love it. No, we don't have a mirror. We don't mirror any of our builds or do any cheating like that. So yeah, it's absolutely an incredible job. I got to go down to Costa Rica because of it. Changed my life. It's an incredible job, and the fact that I get to call it my job is the most ridiculous thing in the world. Like, there are stressors, yes. There are times where people look at me and go, I don't think he's enjoying this, but it's like, no, I genuinely love doing it. So we have a really, really good team that does a lot of amazing things. So did you see my suggestions? What if there is a fan community Minecraft server? At this point, JZomb, I'm not at the point where I can do that. So, but at some point, I would like to have a community server and then a community realm. So, overseas shipping, yeah, it's a lot of fun. I just need to be making money off of this stuff before I do something like that. So I think Richard's trying to teach us Dutch. Dude, it's honestly awesome having like knowing people in other countries. There's a gentleman. Yeah, JSOM. That's kind of how like a business and all that works. So, JSOM actually like the YouTube side. It's a lot more ad revenue. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. Give you a word, like, and I'll say it in Korean. I didn't finish reading that before. Phoenix. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. But no, JSOM, I genuinely just didn't read all that. The goal with YouTube and why I want YouTube to be making money is because I can make money off of ad revenue, which means you guys don't get charged anything. So, like, you guys don't have to put anything other than just enjoying the videos I put out. So, that's what my goal is. That's why I'm focusing on YouTube so hard and why I want YouTube to be the successful one. So, yeah. All right. This is just causing issues. I'll need to move my bed, so that's not too big of an issue. As long as I remember to shut my spawn once again. I tell you what, there's nothing more awkward than dying and appearing at spawn. Where should I send the builds? If you are in my Discord, pretty much. In my Discord, you can put them into either Celebrate Your Art or Things of the Mining Craft, either or. So. Let's go, Rizvi. Let's go. Yeah, no, I genuinely try to be more chill. I don't like freaking out on people. Like, I don't like confrontation, and I don't necessarily always like people that are so amped up. Like, I'll start a stream amped, but like I do genuinely just kind of walk it down. So, sorry how I got one shot by a skeleton with prop 4. What? Hema, why did you say mirror? No, I hope that math test goes well for you, Rizvi. Or exam. I genuinely hope it goes well. It's just keep your mind loose and you'll be doing good. Oh no, it's passed on to Slim Jim. Yeah, Nalik, thank you so much for the sub. It means the world. It genuinely means the world. We need to go bring a lot of these away anyways, so. Oh my gosh, almost all of them. Almost all of them. Oh my gosh. We've mined so much. We have mined so much. I really hope that a lot of this has transferred out. If not, ew. Ew. Oh. Ah. What am I in now? That's wild, Jazum. This is my storage. This is supposed to be a bank. It's not done yet. What I need to do, and if I run out of shulkers, we might actually do it. What I need to do is change all of these over to silos. So you see how these ones are like this, where they have the hoppers like every other row? We need to silo all these. So, yeah, I mined a whole chunk like down to bedrock. Oh, yeah. Saved around 1.5 hours. Yeah, I believe that. Alexander the Great Treasury. This is going to be nothing compared to what I have planned for the Grand Library, so I fall in. Finish this story, Jason. How did you die in one shot? I'm also losing ender chests. Like, that's my concern, is I made 9 of these and I'm down to 6. Like, I really hate that. If I said that around people my age, everybody would laugh. But since it's a 9 instead of a 7, nobody does. You're certified Joe Rogan Glazer. I thought he passed away. At least that's what Peanuts Chat keeps on saying. Have I ever tried PvP? No. I play a different PvP. I play Apex Legends. So I like my Minecraft non-PvP. You were a redstone master back then? Oh my. You play Hypershot? So like your all your bows are amped to 100? Doesn't suck. You're out of practice. There's a difference between sucking and being out of practice. It's all the same. Like redstone's like almost the same. Have I ever? But no, I've never tried PvP. I play Apex Legends, so like I don't like the thought of PvP on. No, actually I didn't die. This one was because we said goodbye to a legend. Is this a town or a city? This will be a city, Slim Jim. This will be a city. Nice, J-Zomb. Refresh your mind. Watch the Mumbo Jumbo, because I know Mumbo Jumbo did something similar. Why do I have only 5 levels? It's because we retired the legend, Bob the Bow. Luckily for us, his son, Bob Jr. It's not the same, but it will do. But it will do. It will do. All right. Anyways. Now I can barely do a redstone door. It had like TNT cannons and J-Zom. It's you get back into it, you'll get the flow of it, do one small thing at a time, and you'll find that you can do all that stuff still. It's all binary, it's all code. Your brain can do it, I know it can. The whole PvP community where there's like a million players fighting each other for ranks and stuff. Oh my gosh. Titanic level sadness. Exactly. Exactly what I was going for. So it looks like you went to the Farlands. Oh, because of how cut out it is? Yeah. Yeah. No, we just... we have crippling anxiety and we don't know what to do half the time. So we just start going away, plugging away. Now, genuinely, when this pickaxe is about to break, we might go repair it. And then I honestly might continue working on the mob farm depending on the time. So... where's Mrs. Bob? We don't talk about Mrs. Bob. Do you have everything fully enchanted? Yes, Centaur, I do. Ven, no, I am on Java on PC. I need to figure out how to do that. I actually... so what the plan is for right in the Mossy area is actually a farmer's market. So over there are currently 2 huts that are supposed to be vendor stalls. They're coming down. I've come to the conclusion that I hate them. So they're going to be coming down. I'm going to redo the stalls. I got a good idea in mind. We're going to be using a lot of trap doors. We're going to use a lot of dark oak, spruce. They're going to look a lot better. Pretty much. Plus, the 2 villagers in this one are now witches. Fully traded villagers now, witches. No, I don't have a PlayStation. But we will work on that when I get to it. So I do want to build mold trace. It's just I knew this week wasn't going to be good for it. So welcome back, Luke. So, but I do want to build mold trace over top of the gate. The only issue is I now need to redesign the gate because, well, the tower that I'm building currently is going to make the gate feel very small and insignificant and draw everything away from it. Richard, you have 2 messages to speak in English, otherwise I will just time you out for the rest of the live. Yeah, Luke, I've seen that. Have I got my graphics setting on high? Not that I'm aware of, possibly, but not that I'm aware of. Yeah, exactly. The legendary Saiyan. Vegeta. Trying to. I feel like I said that name very similar, but I can't remember exactly. So I'm sorry, Saiyan. I feel like I do, but I can't. I don't want to be like, oh yeah, I remember you. Like you said this and this. So, oh, so you just came out with a new name, Meth. You. Yeah, the lights look incredible. I love the looks of the lights. We just got to get them everywhere. Also, Luke, Apex has been the number one game downloaded like the past 2 or 3 days. Dude, it's literally what I genuinely believe. I will be able to build twice if the second way that I'm building it is 100 times better than this first way. And that is dead serious. There are VODs of it. So. It's the Dragon Warrior. It's me. Nice. How come there are so many angry Grizz in your donated subs? Because Grizz had multiple accounts, because I think Grizz might have been slightly racist and didn't want to say it. So, jeez, Mel. I love the Kent, but I can't say that. I can't say that. Yes, so Grizz had a lot of accounts, and I think his account that he had in my Discord server got banned. So, he got a couple of them banned. Yeah. Have I ever tried shaders? No. Yeah, I see that, Mel. I saw that. I appreciate it very much. Have I? Yeah, I don't. I've never liked shaders like playing, so like I don't even put them on, like ever. So yeah, I get where it can look a lot cooler, but I've never liked them. Discord? Yes, Mel, we do have a Discord called the Monkey Troop. We got new members coming in all the time. I don't know if I have it. I don't know if I have like my link tree in my YouTube bio, but if I do, it should be there. Where is she? Jazom, you changed your profile picture. She said, where is she? Where's Dent? Where's Harvey Dent? I genuinely loved Heath Ledger as Joker in that. Yeah. No, shaders are those weird things that, like, I get why people like them. I can look at a piece of Minecraft that has shaders on it and be like, that looks really, really cool. And then I also think I don't ever want my game to look like that full time. Where's Mrs. Bob? Do I like anime? I do, Zenter. Mrs. Bob doesn't exist yet, so it's just Bob Jr. and Bob the Bow. Bob Jr. was adopted. His original parents were a tree and a spider. They couldn't care for him, especially after the spider fell from a great height. Yeah, Luke, yeah, Bob Jr. now instead of Bob the Bow. See how permanent that is, but yeah, you're all good, Riz. I hope you ace it. Yeah, so stay awesome, be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved and that you make the world a better place by being it. What is my biggest build? It would definitely have to be the Temple of Artemis. But okay, so that's the thing about this though, is like technically this is a bunch of little builds. But also technically, this is just one massive build. The city itself is a build. So, don't say that near him. It's true. Like, what do you want me to do? Yeah, Luke, I'm right now, like, caught up on JJK and, Legend of Freerun. So. Why did you say my name not show up when I subbed? I don't know why. I think it has to do with whether account is like private or public. So, free rent is so good. So basically, you made a massive build that will never end. Technically, it will end. It will end. There is an end to it when it is fully complete. It's just going to take a very long time to get there. But my other biggest build besides that, it will end. There is a finite size to the city. It's just after that, then I got to go build the forest. I got to go build the terrain. Like it's I'm doing it based off of a world that I created in my head for my book that, technically speaking, could be infinitely big. So this is the build that never ends. But yeah, this is definitely my biggest one. Like I can fly through it. So with the Temple of Artemis. So yeah, this is definitely the biggest one. Yeah, free run is really good and JJK is really good. So at one point Center there was, but nobody's really on the server anymore. There are actually channels that you can't see in my Discord that are from it. So according to you, which is the most heartbreaking anime? The most heartbreaking one for me was Assassination Classroom. Because he quite literally had a antagonist who wasn't an antagonist, who was actually their protagonist, who had no option but to die. So definitely Assassination Classroom is up there for me. J-Zomb, it might be like speed at which you do it. So it's just trying to catch spam. All right, Slim Jim, stay awesome, be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved and that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome, be awesome, Slim Jim. Snap into a Slim Jim. Vineyard Saga, Boulder Straight Peak. Yeah. I need to finish AOT, but like, can't bring myself to do it. I also need to get back into Black Clover. I love Black Clover so much. And then they hit a filler arc, and it was just kind of eh. And then I got really, really busy and really, really depressed. Welcome back, Scat. Welcome back. The houses, and I've learned sword skills. Nice. Nice, J-Zomb. I think I've gotten up to where he starts the rumbling. So mainly watch Isekai because I like the house. Nice. Yeah. What's up, Rise? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome, Beak. Welcome, Beak. I'm gonna leave that here, honestly. I love just flying past and hearing that zombie. That's good to know, guys. That's good to know. Uh-huh. I bet the people who don't know your stream on 2 apps think this is pre-recorded. See, that's why I like respond to like 3 people in a row with no breaks. Is because it's like, oh, he responded to me in the middle of that. Oh my gosh, who else is he talking to? Who else is he talking to? And what we'd love to see, Luke. Oh no, J-Zomb. No. Not the charger. All right, you're all good. You're all good, Centaur. Really, you are good. Stay awesome. Be awesome. Get a good night's sleep. Don't forget that you're loved and that you make the world a better place by being an Centaur. Stay awesome. Be awesome. So. All right, well, I'm all out of shulker boxes. So, we'll go over here. Oh no, J-Zomb. No. Not the 7%. Oh no, actually what we need to do is I need to figure out where my slime chunk is at. Go. Thank you so much, Zentar. Yeah. Stay awesome, be awesome, Zentar. Yeah. So, I need to figure out. You have end base? I don't. Don't. To grow in frame? No, this is the same world. Oh, Rice, you don't know how long I've been streaming. All right. Okay, awesome, Jason. So issue number 1. I don't know if I have any slime spawning. Why don't I know if I have any slime spawning? Well, because this cave right here, but that shouldn't matter. The issue is because I don't know if they're actually spawning down here. So, yeah. And what makes me believe they're not spawning down here is because this barrel is completely empty after I pulled it out. Now, granted, I don't spend much time here, but I believe this dumble chunk is no longer useful. Yeah, that's what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to go to a swamp and do one there. So, but I also potions, slime. Because I need slime blocks to push everybody. I have good news. No torches. The torches are needed because otherwise, do slime need 0 light now? That would be kind of BS. But the torches are needed in slime chunks in order for them to spawn. But yeah, I need slime blocks for the mob farm that we're building in Finrad. So I also really need... Nice, let's go. I also really need to fix my more heads data pack because I am no longer getting magma creams from those magma guys. So, yay. I give you an idea. What would that be, Rise? I am right now trying to find slime that I might have just lying around. Alright, you're all good, Luke. You're all good. Stay awesome. Be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved and that you make the world a better place by being it. Stay awesome. Be awesome. Ah, beat you. Yeah. Slime blocks. Yeah, I could do that. Build a big end portal, but build out of blocks. Yeah. Could do something like that. I'm also going to take those just so that I have them. I don't need to make any. Do you have a castle? No, the castle's going to be one of the last things, actually. Because it's all pure cosmetic. Professional. Oh no. Oh no, not the professional Discord mod. Not the professional Discord mod. Why do you gotta insult me like that? Hmm. Yeah. Dude, I genuinely, the interactions I've had with Reddit mods are incredibly hilarious. I got banned in the Apex server because I shared a video of a guy being outright cringe. There's things I'm not saying with his behavior because I don't need to reiterate any of it. Let's just say it's really, 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 really against TOS. And I got banned for witch hunting. And then I had an actual dev reach out and say, hey, do you got this video? It seems it got removed. And I said, sure, here it is. They banned me from the Discord. And at what point does a witch hunt become no longer witch hunting? So. Because you know it's going to be you, J-Zomb. It's going to be you. I know it. I can feel it in my bones. Why are there people sleeping in your world? What do you mean by that, Rise? Are you talking like mob heads? What happened to my levels? We retired Bob the Bow. Or yeah, Bob the Bow, and now we got Bob Jr. And then before that I died. Because those are all people from like 4, 5, 6 years ago. So it's the chat ranking. Jayzom, it's a chat ranking. So Bob's not dead. Bob is just immortalized on the wall in the tavern. Oh no, he's not dead. Ooga booga. The J.E. Jenkins, not Ginkson. Okay, Jayzom, this is gonna be an interesting piece of lore. So I have a high school classmate who I live in a town where our graduating class was 50 people. So like the odds of this happening were like way less than what you would think. Yeah, Bob Jr. took over to service. But so I have a classmate who is famous on an NFL level, who plays for the Vikings, and his last name is Van Ginkel, and everybody calls him Gink. Next time I see him get a sack in the NFL, when NFL starts up again, I'm typing Leroy Ginksons so hard on the Vikings tweet about it. Luke had to go for the night. Van Ginkel. Welcome back, Scat. Welcome back. Scatson has Missouri. Yeah. So now I'm gonna have to type that because my brain's like, hey, remember this? Van Leroy Ginks. Ginkle. Ginkins. That's literally all that's gonna go through my brain now. Like that's it. You've cursed me. You didn't really curse me. World tour. World tour. Have you seen this build yet? Rise. This is an armory. And we got a sword coming through the ceiling. Oh no. It's actually a iron farm. So yeah, you see they come through there, so they'll actually spawn down here, and then they'll try to attack this zombie and skeleton, and they'll zoop. Got any grips? No, I've never gotten a grip. Any tips? Yeah, practice. Just build. Minecraft is the greatest game in the world when you just build. Fewins, this is a server. J-Zombie didn't need to know that. No, this is a server that I've had other people on way long ago. So, yeah, Rise. So this is our finished library. So we got all the copper golems sorting stuff through. Which I actually absolutely love. Way long ago in the gumdrop. What's up, Hollow Jack and Dimma? Build anything with redstone. So this is, if I go down here, we got a bit of redstone here for droppers and all that. Yeah, some people don't need to know stuff like that. That's more information that people don't need to know. Yeah, thank you so much. Hollow Jack means the world. And then I got my 5 million item storage system, which I need to silo this side yet. I might actually do that, but I think I'm actually gonna do that. Why do you have a dead baby copper golem? Because he went down there and I told him not to. That's a wild Skateson. Yeah. And then this one actually doesn't have any like redstone. This is all just pure for looks. Like there's 1 or 2 beds in here. So, but this was like one of my builds where it was like, okay, maybe actually I can be a builder. So This is another one that is, again, all for looks. So the top layer is where you got all your activities. Middle layer is all the beds. And then this is dining and living room here. So. Why do you have a baby body? It's a copper golem, dude. And then, Emma, this might interest you a bit. So this is a wheat, beetroot, and hay bale farm. So I got beetroots down here. Dima, thank you so much for the sub meme. For 250,000 players on stream and Steam right now. Oh my gosh, Luke, awesome. But then we have this. So what this is this is a chest unloader. So when these chests get full, completely full, they'll drop too. I don't think you'll be able to do that, Jason, but give it a try. See what happens. See if I start talking really fast. So when these get full, I'll actually drop out into an overflow system. I got trapped again. Down to here. Also reminds me I need to put a hopper in there. But yeah, the overflow, and I'm actually going to create it on a future build where I put in the same overload system, but then I'm going to put in a system that actually keeps it filled to a certain degree. I heard you were in the future. But yeah, I plan on doing a system that keeps a certain level of items within the thing, within the boxes up here. So it's gonna be crazy. And then this is more just beds, because you can never have too many places to sleep. How are you eating an axe? I'm not. I have golden carrots in my offhand. And then this is they all want to get in here because there's a bunch of barrels in there. But this is actually a amber farm, which is about the most useless block in the game. Clashes with everything. And this is Gerald. This is Gerald. If you recognize the head, it's because it's exactly whose head you're thinking it is. The Green's head. And he is a hay bale salesman who's trying to sell to people as they come into the city. So there's an ad on Brookhaven that is only me on fire. Instead, bear. This capybara. Oh my gosh, what the world? What the world? And then yeah, we got more. This is an orphanage. I have the better heads mod data pack, whatever you want to call it. So you build all this yourself, or did you have help building or getting resources? No, Dima, I built all this myself. I built all this, gathered everything myself. I like the Blackstone stuff I got through trading. Otherwise, I've cut everything down, and yeah, I've gotten everything myself. And I got a lot of farms. Happy Blappa is your favorite animal. Like, we have this for bamboo. I'm gonna... See, this is why that short exists. I do need to put in a super smelter here, or at least do another build for it. So, what's up, Fox Run House? How you doing? James, I really doubt that. This is a private server where you need to be light-listed. What made you build an orphanage? Well, Rise, it is a part of the book that this is based off of. So, yeah. So, and then that's a simple horse barn. Like I said, these are more beds and all that. Yeah, I wrote a book called Bosca Finrad. So we're building Finrad, and the orphanage is in Finrad, and it's kind of key to the main character. So we kind of had to build the orphanage. And then this is Appa's house. So this is where Appa lives, our happy guest. And he just flies around and floats around in here. Oh, I don't believe you, Jack. I don't believe you, because I doubt you would say that if you were actually going to do it. And then this is the tavern. So, yeah. There's a couple of rooms up top. Basil, welcome back. Then we got our greenhouse area. So we got our garden here. Then we got our greenhouse over here, which I got different types of shelves in here, which I absolutely love. So, yeah. I absolutely love it. So I genuinely do love to look at this. Like the way this all came out, like the first iteration of this greenhouse was so bad. I was using blue glass and prismarine. It was so bad. Oh no, Basil. Open the same door. No. No. But yeah, and then this is our arena. So we built this when the spears came out. So we have a jousting lane there. We also, the banners represent the night colors. So if you know anything about jousting, they actually have specific colors for each side to cheer on. So yeah, those are your colors to cheer for. And we got a VIP area up here for the boxes. So yeah. I loved how this build came out. And then there's a stable down here. And then, yeah, then we have this tower, which is essentially a guard's tower. So we got armor all throughout here. I think is this one? Yeah, this one has a bit of enchanted armor up top here and enchanted swords. I could trade for those. So, and then we have a brig down in the bottom. So, yeah. I do think I'm only going to go for about another 25 minutes. You stop flexing, Snoop Dogg. What do you mean by that? Can you survive a hardcore world for 100 days? James, I don't know. I don't plan on knowing. I don't like hardcore worlds. So, the one I did have, I think I did 2 streams on it, and then I just stopped playing on it. So. Oh, no. Rise. Oh, no. Ooh, a fellow leaderboard. Oh, no. Jeez, how long did it take to build the entire city? Took not sure, Jazom. I think to get where we're at, I think total build time is 3-4 days, like time wise. So 24 times 4. I don't know where it went, Jazom. And then this guy, but it's taken like, I don't know. To get a lot of those buildings up that are up recently, like the arena, Appa's house, the tower, a lot of the builds over on the that side has been since November. Oh no, Basil. I genuinely don't know why that is. But this is my biggest one. This one made me burn out after 2 years. The server's 6 years old. Yeah, James, I've never been one. Peak niche streamer. Yeah. This one burned me out after 2 years. So it's not the first one that I built. But it is definitely, so this houses a mob farm in it. That's why it's so tall. And I had the iron farm. I had the villager trading hall. So like I was able to constantly get supplies, but I had to trade for all the quartz. I had to trade for all the bricks. Um, I needed to set up a piglin bartering so I could get blackstone. I needed to mine all the deep slate. Needed the gold farm for the gold. Traded for all the glass. Like, it's just crazy. Yeah. So it burned me out, and I actually finished it. Like, I actually finished it a couple of months ago, and it took me an hour and a half to finish what I had left. It's just that I was that burned out. I had convinced myself not to do it. So, and then, yeah, this is the interior. So, we put in the fish tanks, just add a little bit more. So, and then this is the first build I ever built. Yo, thank you so much, James. So, this is the first build I ever built. So, I play stuff like Apex. I played Ark a little bit, and I also play like Command & Conquer's General Zero Hours and Age of Empires 2 and Civ 5. So I have about 5 games I'll transport between, so or change between. But Minecraft and Apex are my main ones. So this is my first build, like the first build I built on the server. I reconstructed it, so. Or 2 on Hypershot. I don't. I'm not sure, Jason. For 2, maybe? You had feather falling. Is the mob farm? If it's really fast, did you do something special because mine never worked? This is the standard one, so this is like the standard mob farm that I would find. It works well if I did what I was originally planning. So we'll go up like this. So I was originally planning on making the entire part up here a mob farm, because all I would have to do is go like that. Mobs would start appearing, flip a switch, all the mobs would die. I'm talking Ark Raiders, not Ark Survival. Ark Raiders is really new if you haven't heard of it, so it's an extraction shooter. But this farm works well. I'll get a couple of double chests of gunpowder from a night of AFKing. Yo, Cybertron, thank you so much. Walkman, what's up? How you doing? So, I'll get a couple of things of gunpowder. I'll get, I got plenty of bone, string, all that stuff. Cybertron, me too. Yo, Jackson, hello. Yeah, this is like my creme de la creme of the old world. So, and then right now, go back to Daffy. How you doing, Daffy? How you doing, Daffy? I'm sorry, Daffy's been here since like the first month I've ever been streaming, so 6 years ago. Daffy is actually one of the people that heads on the server. Yeah, it's good to hear, Daffy. That's good to hear. Oh no. Don't remind me of that. What, the length of time since I started streaming? Bring us to the end. The end? What do you mean the end? Oh. Do I have any pets in game? Yeah, I have cats in game. And 1 dog. There are a couple more there, aren't there? So, any projects you're working on as of right now? So, we've been doing a lot of... the fact that you've been here for so long. Yeah. I'll Walkman, no, this is a server. We are actually working on a mob farm right now in Finrad. We'll go back to that, but there's a couple more builds here in the old world. Walkman, this is a server. We have had people in the past, but it's private right now, so... So this is my iron farm. This is the second farm we ever built. The first one was a villager breeder. So, but yeah, there's Daffy. Hi, Daffy. Um, this farm I've not changed since this server started. Yeah, I don't know what happened to your chair. Now you're just a floater. I genuinely don't know what happened to your chair. It just disappeared. But yeah, then I got a couple of cats down here. I don't know if I have a dog. If I do, it's in somewhere else. So, yeah, this was based off of the Tower of Winds. And yeah, like I said, that iron farm has been working since pretty much day one. This is the guest house. This is the first time I experimented with a smaller scale build and interiors. So, because, well, nothing else is small scale on this server. Yeah, Basil, that's not what you think it is. He's floating. What's up? What's up, Groot? How you doing? This is a bathhouse, which actually doubles as sugarcane farm. I'd never AFK here anymore, so it's not really filled up. Daffy, just let me know if I need to update the server address. Yeah, I love it. And then this is our villager trading hall, which... What you got in your ender chest? A bunch of shulker boxes. Yeah. It's a U shape. It's based off of Roman courthouses. Yeah, Daffy, like the Daffy from the thing. So yeah, it's literally a bunch of shulker boxes. A lot of the shulker boxes have like orange dye, gunpowder in them, or just they were from other things. So yeah. So and then this one has like more of my like, okay, I'm gonna use this at some point. This one is all TNT. And then this is my wallet. And these are emergency cookies. So this used to be a points reward on Twitch. So I need to stop everything and get cookies. So, and then the white one is my rockets. Go build the farm I need to learn. Yeah. And then, yeah, this is just my village trading hall. Cookies. This one's all TNT. Yeah, you could hear my smile on that one. What scenario do you need a whole shulker TNT? If I go deep slate mining. So, or somebody kills one of my cats. It's actually not full of TNT anymore. Yeah, TNT is fun. Oh my gosh. I'm good times with Scar seeing it right now. Why didn't you guys tell me I was at 5 hearts? Oh my gosh. Daffy, we have also been doing some crazy stuff on the server if you haven't been here. I built a freaking ding kong. When you Wemu and what? Has anybody ever griefed the server? No. Giving you shulker craft vibes. Oh, what? Have you ever died in this world? Yes, last week when a villager was struck through the wall and turned into a witch. You didn't know you were new tonight? Oh. This one baffled Daffy. Yeah. No, it was a thunderstorm, Dima. It was a thunderstorm. It struck me through the wall as I was AFKing at my wheat farm. And yeah, I was AFKing in this building. I was standing, I think, here. And I came back from that and it just said, "You died from witchcraft." And then I respawned and there was a witch standing right behind me, like, "I'm going to do it again." So, no, so this is the new mob farm I'm working on. Need to put down some lightning rods. I really, really do, because I actually just literally, there are 2 villagers in this little hut that got turned into witches as well. So yeah, luck maxing the wrong way. How do you like my one shot skeleton story? You never told me how you liked it. I liked it, Jason. That's just, it's a wild sequence of events that caused that. So that's just insane. Did you disable item despawning? No, I didn't, Groot. But so since I was the only person on the server, my items never were rendered in. So you unrender when you die. So yeah. But yeah, now I'm definitely gonna be more careful about all that. So like when you gonna make that airstrike cannon, Basil, Basil, you and your airstrike cannons, my goodness. I need stone. Daffy, have you seen any of this? Have you seen any of what we've been doing over here in Finred? Nope. Yeah, Daffy, this holds 5 million items. This holds 5 million items. Should build a massive mod. Cybertron, I really don't do that. We are going to build mall trace over top of the gate, but past that, yeah. And then also, Daffy, I don't know if you noticed the sword. Like, so this is an iron farm in Finrad. There's a sword in the roof. And then we got everything auto crafting into iron blocks down here. So, it's honest. I loved how the sword came out. Yeah. And then this is actually the spawning system that we're using. So they're all getting freaked out. And they'll actually float up. So I didn't have this lit up, and then a skeleton spawned underneath here and just got into the boat. Just got into the boat. Would you build a roller coaster? In the right context, I would. That is a thought that I've actually had, was building some sort of ride to go through the city. Yeah. Yeah, Groot. No, it is really, really fun, really, really cool. So, actually gonna work on this a little bit. How many villagers live in the city? It depends on how often I AFK, because the number will dwindle if I AFK here. So, because I don't have everything properly lit up right now. So, think about this. I use Happy Guest to make cars. They might be too big for that, but we could. So, need to get this all set up properly. I don't need the pistons. All right, you're all good, Groot. You're all good. Stay awesome, be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved and that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome, be awesome, Groot. Daffy's like, I feel like he's just talking to random people. Yeah, you could use Happy Ass to make the cars of it, but yeah, I just stay awesome, be awesome, Groot. I don't terracotta. I actually don't need to put terracotta there. What was I on about? I'm not speaking to no one. I am speaking to no one, mostly. Daffy. I think Groot is on Twitch and TikTok. It is responding to Daffy on TikTok. So. What's up, Speckham? But no, I'm genuinely enjoying this so much. And go like that. No, so I discovered that glazed terracotta doesn't stick to slime blocks. But it unfortunately is unspawnable, so nothing will spawn on it, which is a good thing and a bad thing. So. It's a good thing and a bad thing. And this is possibly a very inefficient farm, but I don't care. How long you playing Minecraft? I've had the server for 6 years, but I've been playing Minecraft for probably 15 at this point. So I didn't get good at building until recently. Like until I started streaming it, so. And that's just because, like, there was no reason for me to be good at it until then. This thing is going to be a lag machine. This thing is going to be a lag machine. I can already feel it. I can already feel it. It's going to be so funny. It's going to be so funny. Oh, I love it. How often do I stream? I try to stream. What's up, Will-O-Wisp? It's just for like slime blocks. Yeah, it is. I try to stream Mondays and Fridays for sure, and then 1 or 2 days between Tuesday and Thursday, and then I take the weekends off and I edit on the weekends. Yeah. So the slime blocks are actually our spawning platform, and then they won't get pulled by slime blocks either. So the obsidian is only being used where slime blocks are going to be moving, but I need spawns. Central Standard Time. How often? Yeah. W's. Nope. I'm doing the wrong thing. Can you explain how this mob farm works? Well, it works by lagging your entire computer. No, actually. So mobs will spawn on the obsidian. The big thing about this farm is you don't get spiders. So just wait 2 seconds. And you see how all those push. It'll actually push mobs onto these blocks here. They'll die here. And then everything gets collected over here. So it's actually really inefficient. But that's not really my concern. I just need something that'll run while I'm here. So, but I do actually get mob drops from it, so. You know, there's like a billion blocks that slime blocks can't move. Daffy. Really, Daffy. I kind of figured. It's just, yeah. That's what I knew at the time, and I didn't look any deeper. So, and then when I did look deeper, I saw terracotta, and I was like, I got an idea. You can also tell when I looked right there. What? I just watch the seams, bro. Not that hard. What? Oh my gosh, Basil, you can't go around bullying people that you just met. Doesn't work like that. Doesn't work like that. We want to be nice to these people. We want to see them again. Do I have a Christmas land in the world? I do have presents. I built presents a while back. And it was part of a mini game that never got ran. So you have totem on. Like, could I get a totem of an undying? Yes, I could. Do I get a totem of undying? No, I don't. Why don't I? Because I like dying. It was a joke. That was a joke. Florida, Texas, and Jersey. Well, get out of Jersey. Just uses like furnaces. Furnaces? Furnaces? Really? Do you think I'm just made of cobblestone? Do you think I just have an infinite supply of cobblestone, Daffy? Daffy, do you think I just have an infinite supply of cobblestone, which would be so much easier to use than than going and mining obsidian from the end? Do you think I just have an infinite supply of cobblestone? I do. I really do. Do you prefer Silk Touch or Fortune? You could only carry one. I would carry Silk Touch. It's just better management. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. No, that was 100% a joke, guys. Most people just use furnaces. Yeah, it's all good, though. It's all good. This way I don't need to shift-click everything. So. Oh, Daffy. So, I got wheat farms built up. And I also built this. They're unloaders. So they'll unload down underneath here. So, I put on my headphones and all I can hear is Kermit voice. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Oh, what the world? Also, my loot and my SP because I accidentally broke my ender chest and have no eyes at ender. Oh no, Dima. Yeah, maybe you should have come here sooner. I don't know. It's all good. How do you want me to do a flip, Basil? How am I supposed to flip when I don't know how to flip? Oh, but Daffy, since you didn't come earlier, we now get this awesome build made of terracotta. So like, not the end of the world. It just looks a little different. You know the man from the fog? No. No. Who's the man from the fog? Zenter, I thought you went to bed. I was kind of enemies with everybody on the server. Oh no. Who's my favorite artist? What do you mean by artist? Like musical artist? I don't have that mod. Yeah. Um, sleep with exams. I get that. I actually, so for a while it was BTS, but I don't really listen to BTS anymore. Like I think I am so serious. Oh, it still might be BTS. I just don't listen to them. I just don't listen to them as much because I listen to a lot of podcasts at work now. So, sorry, that was rude. Oh, you're good. I'm used to it. I get that feeling of not being able to sleep. I had that same issue like the night before I flew down to Costa Rica. Like I could not sleep a wink. All right, I'm gonna finish this guy up, and then I think I'm actually gonna call it a night because I can feel it. Are you Unkstat? No. Could be eating free. This is part of our mob farm. So we're building more layers like these, where mobs will spawn, and then they'll get pushed to their doom. So yeah, I've been called Unk before, so by somebody in this chat right now. Yeah. No, I'm good. I don't need to scare myself. Is that some Courage the Cowardly Dog thing? You do sound like an Unk, to be fair. Yeah, I know. I was told that. And there's Daffy saying you are definitely Unk status. So yes, I am. No, Basil. No. I no. I don't know why you'd think that. I'm playing Minecraft at 10 o'clock at night on a Wednesday. I don't know what would make you think that. All right, Zentar, I will. Yeah, Daffy showed up because Daffy started noticing new people appearing in the Discord. Like, what's going on? Something's changed. I can feel it. I try. I really don't. Just I try to keep my voice down a little bit. So, yeah. All right, we're gonna fly back to our signing off spot because I do need to get off. I am really starting to get tired, and I'm probably. I need to play. I need to play Apex for Huz. What, Daffy? What? Thank you, Basil. It means the world. So, geez, Daffy, that is even worse than Minecraft. You know about the dads of Minecraft? Tango, Skiz, and Impulse. Am I on Bedrock, Grayson? No, I am on Java. This is all Java. Yeah, Dima, that's why. That's what I'm doing too. I'm old. I need to sleep. I am so tired. All right. But yeah, so as always, stay awesome. Be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved. Don't forget that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome. Be awesome. I will see you guys later. Bye. Bye. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That took a lot out of me. That took a lot out of me. So, anyways, talk to you later.